fucking
You ready?
ass. What are you talking about, bro?
Prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this? Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the boys.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Good morning.
Hey, good middle of the day.
It's pretty dang close to noon, so
It's almost.
yeah.
So we're back
Good
in.
morning with the
we're
boys.
back in this sucker.
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am actually sharing right now.
Just got done sharing. Might even just call me Sharon.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, Ed. So we had to get this one in. We didn't get a Friday episode in last Friday, so today's the day. We're here. Getting
Friday,
done.
Friday. It's finally Friday. You know that song? You know the Friday song?
No, but I
dude,
am
don't.
pretty excited. It is finally Friday. Friday.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah. My brother's home. We got the nice. We did some chicken Alfredo for dinner last night.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Yeah. And you know what else we did last night? It's all you, dude.
I went and did a little stand-up comedy last night down at shout out Kirk's Grocery. Had my cameraman there with me.
Heck yeah.
Started out strong. The middle was pretty weak. Solid pop at the end. Definitely thought I had a lot more material, and it worked out to 4 minutes.
Hey, 4:44. It's not bad, dude.
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
close
good,
to
yeah.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Almost there.
Yeah. I
I probably could have chopped it down even more into 3 minutes.
Yeah. Or you do the opposite and you learn the timing and you can stretch that into a little extra. Because I think one of my pause breaks, you know what I'm saying? You know, so like give people another second to chuckle about it, and then maybe even make the weird eye contact, like, you know what I'm saying? Like with one of the people, and then they'll have to chuckle if you're giving them the face.
Oh yeah, I gotta give a shout out to the people who actually, you know, literally from the day they were born, were able to just jump into comedy.
Yeah. So you went up, right? And then they asked me if I wanted to go, and it's like, no. And then they start doing their things again, and even just like thinking about it, I was like, I should get up there and do something. Yeah, I'd even just get nervous just thinking about trying. But that's also because I haven't actually sat down and tried to put together an actual set and timed it out, you know?
Yeah, I'm so glad that when I actually went to go, before I just super cocky just walked in there, I did come down here. And granted, DJ was playing Tarkov, and I was like, I'm just gonna read this out loud, and let me know. And he said he's like half listening. He's like, "Is that it?" I was like, "Yeah, that's all I got, bro." I thought I had way more than this.
It's like a minute.
Yeah, I thought I had a solid, I thought I had 5 already.
Story of my life. Thought I had 5 minutes, lasted 3. If that.
What are you gonna do?
But no, I definitely, it's also hard there when everyone was doing poetry. So even when you were like, I had some stand-up comedy, they're like, oh, is everyone okay with that? And obviously they don't care. They would be fine with us going down there to do that. But it's definitely it changed my mind. Because at first I was like, maybe I can go up there and do a little bit of my art, my porn art, you know, scheme, but not the crowd. Everyone's doing poetry, and I'm up there with like, what happens to the pizza guy after the porn shots? And
Yeah, you're going into like scat porn and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I had a couple good bits in there, and it is really understanding your crowd.
They laughed at like the race jokes, like when you did the whole I got 2 white employees, so my family would be pretty proud that you got a good chuckle out of that.
Yeah,
which was not what I thought. I thought they were not gonna chuckle at like the white slave jokes. But
man, right
worked,
now,
dude. It is.
white self-loathing is huge. I mean, they eat it up. They're like, yes, tell us we're bad people. Save the indigenous.
And it's so funny because I think half of my premise would be a little bit of dogging on myself, right? Like the joke, the rude guy that follows me through my whole life, it being my dad. That's kind of like a dog on myself joke. And then I also thought about another one. I could use that, start off with the dad thing and then kind of be like, my family has a weird way of showing love, and then go into the story about my brother hiring Kelton to get me so stoned I never wanted to smoke again. So like that could be, I could maybe work that into a set that could go at Kirk's Grocery.
And I would be perfect, honestly, for that type of room, because you're gonna need. I gotta come up with some more day-to-day humor, because a lot of stuff is referenced from the past versus the day-to-day. And I think a real comedian has got it on the day-to-day, but I never think about like recording it or rethinking about it. So much of it is just off the cuff and just going.
Yeah, and I think maybe what I want is audio record it. Just kind of like spit out my how I was thinking it would play out and then listen back to it, because it's hard to put in timing breaks, because like in my head I've been like, all right, you do this and then give it a second for people to laugh and maybe do a weird face. So I think a lot of it would be my animation, right? I'm halfway, like you said, you mentioned Harlan Williams, and I would kind of be more, in my mind, was like Jim Carrey, because he's one of my classics that I've always watched, one of my comedians that I was first getting into, and he's always doing something crazy with his face.
You'll notice though, that is such a hard genre, bro, when it comes to like spastic.
Yeah,
it's called essentially. But I mean, you are pretty spastic in the way that you speak naturally, but yeah, and I'm not saying Casey Rocket is a really good example of a modern day spastic comedian, and half people don't like him because he's too spastic. See, and I'm not saying I'm gonna go full on like that, but I might animate myself a little more than I normally do. I'm not gonna be no Casey Rocket. He's a crab man. Better watch yourself now. He'll get you. I'm sure he's got crabs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He is the crab man. He is the crab man. But no, I think if I did, that one would work for Kirk's Grocery, going into the, man, people are rude these days, huh? And then do my dad bullying me through my entire life, and then do your dad's gonna watch this part and be like, God, he's such a pussy. Well, no, I tried so hard and he still is whining about me being a bad dad. Come on. No, that whole joke premise is not true at all. The only true thing that I have in that joke premise is when my dad grabbed my flat bill hat and like curled it. That's one of the things I'm gonna be like. And in high school at the mall, he just ripped my hat off and bent the bill, threw it back at me, because he did do that once, because that's just because he hated flat bills. So like the rest of that joke premise is not fucking true, but I think it would be something that's just kind of funny. That is a really good premise, the whole flat bill to ball cap, and why some people can't stand it. The flat bill to ball cap, like that. Like, I love a flat bill. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it is much better at keeping the sun out of my eyes than a flat bill cap. And I think they look better than a curved bill. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've never seen your brother in a flat bill cap. Nope, he won't do it. I know a lot of good old boys but I think it's just their style. No, well, not even that. We wear it a lot of times for aesthetics, where a hat is a hat. You put it on your head so that it keeps the sun out of your damn eye. What the hell you need? Yeah, we do it because it looks good as an accessory style. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like baseball players, they're standing on the field. All of them got ball caps. And that makes sense. You're out there. You're trying to make sure you can see the ball when it's coming at you. But then they realize, this doesn't do a hell of a lot. Let's wear sunglasses. Yeah, there we go. That's actually effective in keeping the sun out of your eyes. It's funny. My dad used to give me shit about my style, right? And then I see a picture of him and his brother wearing fucking belly shirts. Fucking cut off right here. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, Dad? You're giving me shit about what I'm wearing. Abs?
I mean, dude, it was
Or
the
is
it was
just
the 80s.
white belly?
Right?
Like,
It was like, what would that have been? Maybe the 70s when he was in high school? And football, right? That's what they wore
So
under their
he was
football
just-
pads.
oh,
Like, yeah, and
yeah,
they look good,
yeah.
right? But I was like, what the fuck, Dad? You're giving me shit about what I wear. You're hearing belly shirts? He's like, that's what we wore back then. He's like, yeah, and this is what we wear today, man. Like, you just stop giving me shit when you were in belly shirts in high school. But no, it makes sense. The football pads, you just need really a shirt up top to
you can
keep the pads off. So it was-
definitely the half shirt football, questionable, but it's the shorts game that they were running back then that is the ultimate in question right now.
I don't know if that picture, it might have been from waist up, so I might not have been able to see the shorts, but I might have to go back to that picture
Yeah.
and research.
You guys also
Shorty
were
shorts.
rocking short, like mid-thigh jean shorts, okay?
And I will say that the baggy pants was a phase that I do regret. Because
I never, like, every time when it comes to baggy clothes, it would be baggy shirts. I never wanted my ass exposed.
Yeah, I don't know what the fad was with that either.
I'm not proud of my ass.
I'm not proud. I'm not proud of myself I was like 6 years of baggy pants, dude. And then finally now I'm like, if my pants do not fit around my fucking waist, dude.
I can barely stand to look at myself this way in the mirror. If I catch myself like this, where I see like my ass and everything behind me, I'm like, oh Jesus, oh God,
Oh
make it go
God,
away.
no.
Oh God, no, God. 100%. It's wild back there. That's why I don't look back there
It's
very
so
often.
funny.
you
I
know
just
what I mean?
saw a fucking meme of some girl. She's like, I just found out that guys don't shave their asshole. And it cuts to another guy going, he who cleans his house expects visitors. It's like, damn. Touche.
Ain't that the truth?
Touche.
Also, man, there's some hairy fellas out there. You could never expect a man to actually have to go through with that.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. Not only that, if I show up to a bikini waxing place and ask them to do that, they're going to say the same thing. Oh, hell no.
Oh no, they'd love it.
No.
No, I'm not even kidding you, bro. They'd be like, hop on. You tip good, huh?
I ain't tipping at all, man.
Well,
Think I'm a tip?
I would definitely be tipping them if I had to get it done. 100%. I'm giving you extra. Just off the get-go.
If
Here's
you-
a 50 right when I walk through the front door. Why? Because you got my boy right there. Take care of him, please. Don't rip my testicles off because of your wax paper.
What if you paid after? That would determine the tip. How much of my skin did you take?
I don't want to put myself through the
Yeah,
pain.
I'm not even-
I'm just going to go and
Even
say,
just
yo,
thinking about it, I'm just like,
I
ow.
know, yo, you got some numbing cream back there? Hit me with some numbing cream and you can just rip everything off. I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna feel nothing.
And that's how you become a Ken doll, bro.
That would be why I tipped in the first place.
I came in wanting to be a Ken doll.
Man, it was a cool set last night, though. It definitely felt
But you said it felt right being up there?
felt good. Felt good just
Yeah.
having a microphone in front of your face. Even this, I mean, I could do this for 24 hours. I know everybody in the world to be like, shut up. But I'm
Dude.
like, I could babble on in front of this thing until the sun comes up.
I've done it basically by myself. Some other people in and out for 12 hours. I did a 12-hour stream just fucking talking the whole damn time.
I've seen 24-hour streams in the man.
I don't think I could do that. 12 hours. At the end of my 12, I was just like so done.
With the boys, they had their big channel. They did Minecraft the whole night in Minecraft. They did a whole one in Rust.
Yeah, Rust is a good one that I've never gotten into, but it's kind of like Ark, where if you play on an online server where other people can join in, you can get fucked up. So EJ and Ashley got in, like spent 2 days building this badass raft for us. Then I loaded in, and it was my first time playing Ark, really. They got me to the raft, and as soon as we get there, some fucking level like 50 guy on a dragon just comes in and just fucks up our raft, fucking kills us, and just fucking flies away.
That shit was pretty damn funny because you'd see them, they'd be all in their fucking like little islands by themselves, like nobody go mess with anybody, and then in the middle of the night, somebody be up to shenanigans and come over, drop a bunch of dynamite on somebody's base and just blow them out.
Yeah, it doesn't look. If I was gonna do that, I'd have to play on a private server.
Yeah, I would love to get a bunch of the boys together, all just full on going caveman.
Because I'm a builder, so that's why I love the survival crafting games, is because I'll just go build some dope shit. Like me and EJ usually spend 80% of our time in a game building, as opposed to going out and doing all the missions and stuff we're supposed to do. It's just how we enjoy it.
No, you almost need like that as part of your team. Like it isn't really that good. I watch DJ play with his, he's like the map guy. He maps everything down to a T. He goes in and he studies the building over and over and over again until he knows every layout, every turn, everything.
Well, Grand Theft Auto roleplay, that's how my name became Cabby, because I started as a cab driver, but it's also because I know the map and everyone's like, Cabby's driving, because I don't need to waypoint everything, I just drive. So, yeah.
That's way dope. And I think it is kind of a specific brain that kind of works like that, because me, I get lost in the wonderment of it all, where I do want to go just explore and look and see the things.
Yeah, so that's definitely EJ. He's just like, oh man, this is all so beautiful. And he's like, oh shit, which way's my house? Oh man, I gotta check the map. Oh yeah, so there's all. It's just a different play style. Right?
I'm definitely somewhere in between there, because I guess when it came to Minecraft, I get lost very quickly in Minecraft.
And me too. I lose my way in Minecraft actually quite often. There was one time your brother and Zoo were taken off somewhere, and they just like left my ass behind because I was like couldn't keep up with them on the trees and stuff. And then I'm just like sitting there, I'm fucking lost. I don't even know which ways to get back home. I'm like, they just left me here. Finally, your brother came back and found me and got me to where we're going. But
that's my brother.
Yeah, it was just
like I won't leave you.
Yeah, no man left behind. He definitely gave me a fair amount of shit for getting lost. He's like, how do you always fucking do this, man?
But even like Final Fantasy, which I'm biggest fan of forever. I've spent more time, just exploring the outside, never actually accomplishing a mission. I'd be like 75. It's time to start the first mission. You know what I mean? I've already ran around, defeated every single boss you weren't even supposed to see yet.
Yeah, that's all right. Some games are cool like that you can not really have to follow the storyline. And
I really like that. Like Infamous, that was a great one. Where there's a main storyline, but you have so many like other places you can just go
wander. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is like that for me. I don't think I ever finished all of the story except for number 5, Grand Theft Auto 5.
I think honestly, if I look at myself, and I think it was just it just missed me or something when it came to Grand Theft Auto. Like everybody's like, this is the coolest thing ever, and I'm like, maybe because you guys think it's cool, I don't think it's cool or something.
My brother, no, it's not for everyone. My brother hates it too. I don't think he's ever bought one. I don't think he's joked around about playing roleplay with me before, but I don't think he'll ever really do it.
Yeah, San Andreas, I was all over that. But then I think that was like the last one, because I think the storyline was so good in San Andreas that you want to follow a storyline.
Dude, so there is new rumors that GTA 6 is going to be co-play. And you might be able to do 2-player co-op story missions.
I wonder why they kind of got away from that. It's kind of wild because everything seemed to be going single player, but it's like, man, if 2-player games were so bad, Army of Two, I don't think there is a cooler game when it came to fighting.
Dude, I mean, if they do that, it's just a rumor, but if they did that, it would be a game changer. Then, you know, for Ash and EJ, Ash can play as the girl character. He can play as the guy character. Boom. They are going through this. It's supposed to be like a Bonnie and Clyde style, but set in the 2000s. I'm so excited for them to set it in the 2000s because we grew up through that era. So we're going to be like, yep, remember that? Oh, that's a high school song. Like, oh, it's gonna be pretty cool.
I'm excited about the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because there really is no way to just put it semi in the future, because anything you do a little bit in the future, it's all just burning.
Or yeah, it's like
all been destroyed already.
Yeah, or like Cyberpunk 20 whatever year it's based
super
in.
Futuristic.
Exactly. So I think you always kind of have to go in the past. I still think Grand Theft Auto, was it 3 where you were in New York and you were the Nico character? That one was really good too.
Yeah.
I liked the story.
And Vice City for the PS2. I mean, these are great games, but those were so storyline based. And then now they've just gotten a free world where it almost feels a lot like the real world, where you're like, well, it doesn't really fucking matter. It's me and 6 billion other fucking people.
And Grand Theft Auto Online went to just pay your way to buying a fucking jet that you can go blow people up. So I hate GTA Online. That's why roleplay was such a cool thing, because you actually had people who cared about creating a story with their character and weren't just trying to walk in and, you know, shoot and rob everybody.
I think the coolest thing, if they could ever get to like that point, would be like a sword art online. You know what I mean? I feel like that would probably be your best draw of people who actually just love. Because there are people who are just bad asses in real life, and then they get on GTA so they can be just badasses more in life.
Well, yeah, like a lot of
a piece of shit who is allowed to play video games.
Well, dude, there's actually a lot of, you know, real police officers who play Grand Theft Auto roleplay as police officers, and like that's what they do when they're not out on the job. They come home and maybe that's a good thing though, because then you have that, you know, you're practicing that interaction with random people, and at least on roleplay you'll get the people who are pretending to be some crazy ass people.
Can you go back from the top? I'm not sure what exactly was supposed to do here. You were supposed to sell me some crack, and you're not selling me the crack. I'm not. Hold on, I gotta go play some more GTA to figure out how to be a better cop.
Yeah. I'll get you next week.
I'm gonna let you go this time because I'm not exactly sure what to do. I think I was supposed to arrest you, but
that's a good one.
Not.
Loser by day, mobster by night. GTA life. That was me 5 years ago. Yeah. Stop calling me out like that.
Hey, you got views. The fact that you were able to literally get anybody to send you a star,
dude,
man.
It was so much fun, honestly. Like when we were in the thick of role playing, it was badass. The most set up we ever were is we ran a mafia. It was 3 brothers, and then plus Ashley was the husband of one of the brothers, me, EJ, and Lane, and we had like 6 or 7. Maybe not that many. We had 5 guys below us, but they would go out and do all the stuff, and we just meet them at the freaking house and have these meeting deals. And like we did some drug deals where literally just had like armed guards all along the pathway to get down to this spot. So if the cops showed up, it would have been a huge firefight. Like we were legitimately like drug running, and it was a lot of fun. But also my Discord is probably watched by the FBI now, because we were like, hey man, go make some more drugs. Go sell some more drugs to those guys tonight.
That is pretty wild. I mean,
it's a good time.
But at the end of the day, I mean, they looked at it. Those same superior drug dealers could run Fortune 500 companies if they would just use that power for good. You know what I mean?
Right, 100%.
It's the same thing with like the way, obviously, that's how your brain works. Now, if you could just translate that aspect of it into something that could just produce over and over and over, yeah. So start working on it. What's going on in that brain of yours? That's
honestly, bro. Hey, GTA 6. I know you're probably already done with all this, but I want to be Grand Theft Auto radio DJ, dude.
Yeah,
talk about my weird alien conspiracy stuff. Yeah, Rockstar Games. If you guys are still looking for radio DJs, hit your boy up. I could do it from home, mail it to you.
I'm like, we could do it together, and then tuning in to whatever station we are.
99.9 The Frog. Here we are. That
Here
was
we
just
are,
some
boys.
Lazy Susans playing on that one. Such a good song. Such a good song.
Such a classic.
We're here and we're radio broadcasting out of Vice City today. Beautiful
What do you have
weather.
for us next? I'm trying to match your energy, but like you keep going higher and higher. I'm like, how much energy am I supposed to have with you here?
This fucking Laszlo. You seen Laszlo from the GTA
It's been a
radios?
long time since I listened to Laszlo. I can't even remember like what he actually sounds like.
Mhm.
Probably heard Laszlo, GTA. Was he in San Andreas?
Yep, he should have been. I
so
think
I
that
think
he
he
might
was-
have even started in San Andreas, and then he was even in GTA 5. Yeah, that's Laszlo Jones. He actually did
So that is in Vice City.
he did an interview. I believe he was in Vice City as well. He did an interview recently with somebody where he was talking about the like older games as well. So it's, yeah, he's been with those guys for a while, but something like that I would love, even for. So my other buddies who we used to do the role play with, they just started or relaunched their city, and it's ARCRP. So even just an ARCRP radio, this is DJ Mayo with your EDM 1 hour. Here we go. I've been thinking about just recording an hour-long set where I play a song, say what song it was, and then they could upload that onto a radio station in their server. So then when people are playing on their server, they can go to the ARCRP radio station and hear some real music with me. And then if they have some big event, like say some robbery goes down, they can email me and I could throw that into the radio broadcast and be like, did you guys hear about the big robbery at Maze Bank? Like,
Have
oh,
to
man.
essentially have it like locked and loaded then? Like anytime you get an email, you got to be able to respond to that.
I'd pretty much have to, like make an hour set, maybe 1 a week that they could play. So every week they send me the new something that happened in the city that week, and I can talk about that in my new week or something like
How
that.
long would that take to generate?
I mean, record an hour. Just it'd be easy. Hit the record button. We can play a song, be like, and then just in between each song, say a little bit
you
of
could
something.
actually have the freedom of what songs get played. Then.
Yeah. Because that's what I would do. Is I'd probably
wonderful.
just go to YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I'm just recording this, and I'd probably export it as an MP3 file, so I don't need any video of it. But yeah, just go to YouTube.
Oh no, I'm
record
over
a
here
song.
thinking like, is there copyright law that comes into that? I mean, are you allowed to just use the music like you want to?
No, you're not supposed
okay.
to. But
So now we get into it.
you probably would. I don't know. You'd probably get in trouble. But I'm not. I'm not selling it, right? I'm not making money off of this music.
You just want
I'm
listen
just
to me.
yeah. I'm just recording it for some friends, and it's original because it's got all my audio in between. Maybe I don't know how that works. It probably would be some type of copyright infringement.
Yeah, because even like Bamski's this morning, they were playing Run DMC. And they were like, "Yep, we're gonna get pulled. They're gonna turn us off because we
he
don't
was
have."
going through to Facebook. Yep.
But it's pretty dope. I mean, he's like, "I'm gonna play the song. If nobody hears it, we keep on going, baby."
Yeah. So yeah, there probably is some copyright infringement issues there, but same thing. People are still running real world vehicles on their roleplay servers. So Rockstar bought out 5M. 5M was the host for all the roleplay servers, and then Rockstar came in and said you can't have any real vehicles, you can't have any real brands, because there was North Face jackets, there's Gucci clothes. I had a Chrysler 300C, like real world cars. I had a 240Z that was a drift car as well. So they pulled all of that stuff out.
Yeah, it wasn't an issue until they started seeing monetizing from it, huh?
Till Rockstar Games came in and said, nope, you can't do that. That's copyright. Which is so weird, because even if you are Ford Motor Company, are you really mad that people in a Grand Theft Auto roleplay server are buying a bunch of Ford trucks and Ford cars and modding them out, and then
Unless on the back end
it's free
it's
advertising.
Or it's you guys are no longer driving your real Fords because you're driving these fake Fords in the game.
Yeah, but how many people are like, oh man, I'm going to play some games. Like, dang, I didn't know the inside of this Ford truck looked so cool. Like, dang, my Ford Raptor on Grand Theft Auto roleplay goes off-roading like nobody's business. And they're like, I'm going to go test drive a Ford. It's free advertisement,
Maybe.
bro.
I was going to say...
I can see it. It goes both ways.
Yeah, both sides of that argument. I mean, because you're like, well, I don't want people playing video games. I want you driving our trucks. I want you having jobs so you can spend all your money on our trucks. And then you pay that truck off and then buy another truck. Trucks.
That's what's going on in the board meetings.
Well, I mean,
we need more trucks so they can buy more trucks. We'll
Just
sell
look
them
at
more
it.
trucks.
Marketing wise, I mean, that's what it all boils down to. How can you market it and shove it down everybody's throat? That one guy, I mean, like, always listen to a life coach or any of the, they'll tell you all you got to do is sell a $2 product 50,000 times. Bam. Got yourself $100,000. You're ready to rock and roll. And they're like, okay, that's cool and all, but A, don't got the product.
B, no one wants to buy my dollar store product.
And then, yeah, you just take that and then you can wrap it into a course. And then you take your course and you can wrap it into a university and you can take that and you can, like,
say
what? You're not even trying to sell anything new. You're just trying to wrap up the same old garbage and then serve it as new.
Ponzi scheming it.
At the end of the day, it just seems like repeat. Unless you're already locked into like a really good job, I guess, that you can just coast essentially. But for every one of these guys who are the serial entrepreneurs telling anybody that you can do it, it still becomes a full-time job.
Yeah.
You have to do it from the sun up till the sun down. And the only difference is now you're 5 years behind the guys who were already doing it originally.
And you're not making any money right off the bat. Yeah.
I mean, 4 years in, even painting business, owning the business, you know what I mean? It's literally that you learn so much that how much overhead you have to have, and the bills keep coming in, and sometimes you ain't got nothing to pay back out to them. And it's just like, but you'll have other builders you work for if you just learn to manage your time a little bit better. If you can just slow down and maybe teach these guys and show them exactly what they're doing, then you wouldn't have to have these problems on the back end. Smile and wave.
It doesn't always work like that, because then they're like, well, when are you going to be done? But why aren't you taking the time to train all these guys to do perfect? But why aren't you not done yet? I go, come on. You guys.
Because I'm a brand new company and I should have a sales manager. I should have a sales director. I should have
an estimator. But then my painters, who actually need to get trained the most, because you actually just do the thing. Those ones that are, they're the ones that are actually doing it. Yeah.
You don't have the opportunity to, because you have to come up with a multitude of work to keep guys fed. And then everything's going along swimmingly, and then you get a phone call. Well, we don't want to pay you a little bit extra on this one because the work you did is too good. Ain't trying to pay for all that. Go out here. Can't do that one because dude's getting fired.
Yeah.
And they got to figure other stuff out.
Well, that's even worse, because like now you got to find a tile guy who's going to come in the middle of this other guy's tile work. Not only that, does this guy get all mad and freaking pull his tile out because he's angry or whatever?
I was going to say, bro, you know how bad it sucks to go into somewhere and have to start fixing another person's stuff? Because that new tile guy could walk in and be like, I don't like it.
Right.
You want me to make this look good? I can't make this look good.
Right. Or does what you do, like, dude, I'm going to have to charge extra to make this look good.
Unless
because you use the wrong material, or
the
whoever.
best thing is, like, I have on that aspect of it, my builders, he loves me. As long as I'm consistent, get there, get everything done,
and get some,
which he knows I will.
Get some paint down every couple of days.
Always totally happy. The problem being is, I can't hold any job more weight than another job because of this.
Yeah, well,
Try to
especially
keep you happy, it pisses you off. Try to do extra to make the owner happy, it pisses the person off.
and well, not only that, with this one, it's like we should have been done, because when we were originally planned or told that we were going to head in there, we should have had, it would have been 2 weeks by now. We would have been done with that house.
It would have literally just been getting done this last week.
Yeah. So it literally comes down to, if someone else rolls up, sorry, Joe, but like, we had you booked in for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, bud.
I was like, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I mean,
it's hard,
you
right?
spend so much of your days trying to appease everybody and make them happy just so you can go to bed at night.
True.
Even my own kid. I mean, last night, he's like, but Dad, it's like, I have 4 Fridays. I'm like, you don't got 4 Fridays. And it was. I mean, you ain't staying up crazy late. Okay, well, I have 4 Saturdays. No, just because you don't have school on Thursday and Friday does not mean you have 4 Saturdays. That's not how this... I don't understand your logic.
I let the kids stay up a little bit this last couple nights, but...
I mean, Nando's up until 11 and some change.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's when Izzy was in bed by then.
Yeah, but...
He's trying to stay up all night kind of thing.
Yeah, he's trying to shoot till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And believe me, I'm not the biggest stickler. Like, he's done sleepovers and stuff where they stayed awake till 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? It's not like but it's like a summertime thing.
Yeah.
You got to stay focused.
And you don't want to get off that sleep schedule, that natural.
I'm like, take it from somebody personally who's done everything in their power to basically fail at life. Come on now.
Take it from somebody who would love to go to sleep right now.
I could sleep for days probably if you just leave me alone for that long.
Yeah. If I had nothing to do and had the availability to just lay in bed for 3 days straight, I would take it.
You think you could...
No, I couldn't. My back hurts. If I'm in bed for more than like 12 hours, my back starts hurting.
That's just the most annoying thing is like no matter how bad you want to relax, even the body won't just let you chill. What about flat ground? Could you lay on the flat ground for 3 days?
It's not bad if as long as I get out of bed and like walk around a little bit. So if I was locked in my room or in a cell for 3 days, I could do it. You know, just get up, stretch a little bit, do some
it's not torturous.
Yoga, and then lay back down.
Could you find relaxation?
Oh yeah,
in those 3 days.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If I can put me in a cave as long as my bed's comfy, dude. Actually, have you heard about that? If you go in like complete darkness and silence for like 3 days or whatever, you'll fucking like either go crazy or come out like just like rebuilt almost. I don't know if it's 3 days. It might be 3 days. Maybe it might be longer.
But they did that, you know, the experiment with the no light experiment over there in Russia. It's dark, bro. Yeah. They came out they had ripped their eyelids off. It was bad.
Dang. So you either go crazy or come out reborn. I think it was more. Can you look that up? What people go? How people go? How long people go into the dark for when they're trying to like find? I don't know. I don't even know what they're trying to find.
Well, I mean, even look. I mean, yogis that would go up to like in Tibet. Them boys would just sit up there on top of a mountain for a year.
It was something to do with. I thought it was.
Look up the Russian sleep experiment.
See what everyone there was doing.
I guess that's a little different because they were denied sleep on top of it.
3 or 4 days. Okay. Participants typically spend 3 to 4 days in the darkness at a cost of $250 a night. Wait, what? Oh, dude. There's a business practice.
Bro, I had no idea we could be charging people to be putting them in boxes.
No, hold on, dude. Absolutely. Buy a hotel. Never turn the power on because you don't need
I
power.
have such a good story for you, bro.
All right, go for it. Let's hear it.
At a delivery, I could call to the Walgreens, and you know how you have the start shopping thing, you know? And I look in there, and it's got an order for a Red Bull and Astro Lube. And I'm like, what is going on with this type of order? Also, it sucks I have to be the one to buy this and it looks like them, but it's always cool because I can be like, they're like, did you find everything? And I'm like, Uber. I'm not the weirdo.
Uber found it for me. It told
But
me what
also-
aisle to come to.
You're also kind of jealous at the same time because obviously if you need the lube, you're having a good time. So, and I pull up to the spot. It's way back up in there. And it's just got these little tiny like shack rooms right next to each other. And I was like, if I ever heard of a hooker hotel apartment setup, this is it.
Red Bull.
There was
lube.
3 cars, bro,
Damn.
all at this one house, and Red Bull and lube was involved. So you tell me what happened there. I wanted to stick around just so I could know, but obviously I had to go pick up McDonald's or some shit.
And it must have been a leave it at my door. Was it a leave
Yeah,
it at my
leave it at the
door?
door.
Yeah, of course not. They're gonna have a hand to.
That one I wanted to. You know what I mean?
You're just like,
to.
please.
I've also got called to
Please.
Vegas, and I went in there, and that was a handoff. But the dude is sitting on the ground like crisscross applesauce, probably weighed close to 300, and she answers the door, and her hair is just crazy, and just hand it off, you know, same type of thing. And I'm just like, what is going on in there? I just
want
I
to
ain't even gonna
know.
judge. I ain't even gonna judge. I just need to. What is happening?
I mean,
Why is this man on the ground? And what is happening with your hair, lady?
for the hooker hotel, how bad does it have to get to where you're like, fuck, we have to Uber some lube? But we might as well get a Red Bull while he's at Walgreens too.
I mean, you gotta get more than one thing. You can't just get
Yeah.
a guy to get some lube. That's insane.
Yeah, the Uber guy will think we're crazy if it's just lube. Throw a Red Bull in there. I don't know. The Red Bull might actually make it worse because, like, do they need the energy? What do they need more, the lube or the Red Bull? Because
Bro, you're asking every single question I asked myself as I was pulling out of that place. Plus, I'm like, I had no idea this existed here.
they're
You know
so
what I mean?
tired. They need Red Bull to keep going. They have to use the.
I'll tell you after the podcast is over. I'll tell you the name of the person. But
No,
I was like, I don't. I mean,
it's a fake name.
I would think. I would hope
Oh,
this particular name. As soon as I tell you, you're gonna be like, I would possibly rock that as a nickname.
Nice. Dude, I literally had a delivery for fucking, what was it? It was like Mama M or something, or Mama J or something weird, and I was like, I gotta pick up for Mama J. You know, like it's a DoorDash pickup, because the same thing. I'm just like, I sound so weird coming in here and being like, Mama J. We got an order from Mama J. Or there's some other weird ones on
Mama
DoorDash
J,
too.
Mama J. What?
Mama J.
Mama J.
They're like, nice,
Did you
nice
see-
day to you too.
This is a complete side note. Did you see the new short from Tony's Kill Tony?
Which one is that?
The Montenegro?
I don't think so.
Bro, I am so surprised that this bit went off. I wonder if we can do this.
Look it up. So I saw there was one guy who's from Australia, but he looks Mexican. So Tony asked him, where you from? He's like, are you serious? It's like in the Australian accent. He's like, this is how I dress back home. This is unintentional Mexican.
Oh man, it's probably gonna take me a million
To find the
just to
exact
find
one.
it. But
Who was it?
he ended up, the dude put Monte in front of the N-word and said because they were slaves too that he can say the N-word. He was definitely a white guy.
Uh-oh.
And
You get booed out of there pretty quick?
no, the Tony Hinchcliffe asked the other black guy that was there. He's like, are you hearing this? Are you okay with this? And the dude was so high off of edibles, he was like, I don't even know what's fucking happening right now. If that black guy was any less high, that white boy got his ass beat, bro.
Blind people are like these people are weak. Yeah.
Have you delivered anybody who's blind yet?
No.
I delivered to a blind lady.
Really?
Yeah. I had to open her door and I had to hand her the food. And not that I got anything against blind people, but like, pick up the pace a little bit. You hear me? Get over here. I can even come inside and just hand you the bag, so I don't gotta wait for you to saunter over like some terrible ghost.
Oh. There's your next bit.
Man,
Anybody like the blind? Oh, there goes that joke. Oh.
I didn't even think about that. That might be bad. That might be a good one.
Well, that got the best laugh. You're just like, anybody like their grandparents? All the hands go up. Literally, all the hands in the audience are like, well, there goes that joke. That got a pretty good laugh.
I told you it would. I told you it would. I didn't actually have a joke for that it went well.
You were hoping everyone liked their grandparents?
No, I was honestly just expecting it to bomb. Like I was expecting all of it to bomb. When I heard the first laugh, that's when I was like, we might be on to something.
We got this.
I'm basically a professional. And then that thought pops in my head. And then if you notice, like I just stopped talking for like half a second. Because then I'm like, oh, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say next. And then I look at my notebook and turn the page.
So you get one laugh and you just go starry-eyed for a second. You're just like, I've done it. It's like, oh shit! I got 4 minutes and 36 seconds left.
100%. And then because there was, like I said, I could have condensed that whole thing down even more. Probably 2 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, and you gotta maybe like leave one of the old people joke till the end so you can kind of tie back into that, like get a callback at the end of the set to another old people joke. See, that's kind of I'm looking at it more of like that.
I think you're honestly the only person I can sit down and talk about writing jokes with and not be like, I have better things to do.
Yeah, I think I'm overcomplicating the set, but I'm trying to actually, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, who was it? He said, you might be the best tactician, but until you get up there and actually do it, you get punched in the face, you're going to get knocked out.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to be half of my battle, because I'll have ideas of timing and how I want to deliver things. And when I get up there, I'm going to be so nervous that delivering them is going to be difficult. But
like, obviously, next time I go up, I can't hit it with the same, y'all like your grandparents.
Yeah, because it's going to be that one. You have to come up with a whole new set.
Y'all like your dogs. Okay, scratch that joke. Just keep doing that. My intro is a different thing, and then just scratch that. This guy's hilarious. He always says, "That's his thing. Scratch that.
Scratch that." Just go up the whole 5 minutes and be like, "How's everyone like this?" Oh, well, scratch that joke and that joke. Everybody like the moms? Oh, scratch that joke. Just 5 minutes of scratching jokes.
One of these times I'm going to come across a lesbian who hates her mom and also hates her grandparents, and then it's comedy gold.
Oh man.
But this is literally all this is the dream. Seriously, all I ever wanted was to be able to do this.
Yeah.
But definitely from that era of you do any type of this stuff, you're a homo. So it was all closeted.
Yeah, especially like when you said the theater thing, I was like, yep, on point. Because if I was really serious about wanting to be like an actor or something, I would have had to take drama class.
100%. And it's even crazier. Like, shout out to my cousin Candace and all my family down there in the LA area. But there was a push for me to go down there right as soon as I graduated high school. But I was already gangbanging. So the last thing I can do is gangbang in red and then go to Los Angeles. You think I'm going to try to die? So I went back to Montana.
Don't gotta worry about none of that in our hair.
Not
really
really an issue. I wonder, you know what I might do? Since I might just hit it with the reverse. Maybe I'll show up to City Brew at like 6.
Hit him with the reverse Uno card.
Yeah, no, they will never see it coming. Like, who are these guys? We're the podcast men.
I went
I
in.
wish we had suits when we were men. You know what I mean? We could be dressed like this for the boys, and then all of a sudden,
like
it's
suited up.
You're here with the men. Hi, how are you? Doing well this evening.
I'll have a wig so it doesn't look like my hair is thinning.
Just go straight. No, that's how you actually know you're a man. Here's your hair is thinning.
Oh, okay, good.
What do you think, you're a boy still with all your damn hair?
I don't like looking at the lady who cut my hair this last time. Definitely just like, here, let's put these receding hairlines just where everyone can see them.
I'm gonna talk to homeboy last night who hosts these things. You see, boys, a hair game and beard game.
Dude, he definitely, the bandana with
The kid was nice with it, and it's crazy for somebody like that to have so much depression.
Also, it's so funny that when we first met that lady who also helps run Kirk's and does the vegan food, when we first met her, you're like, I bet she's got some really cool stories and would be awesome for the podcast. And then last night she went up and I was like, dude, I think we definitely need to get her on the podcast. She is full of stories. I don't think we...
Nothing?
I don't think so, because that is her story
Not
to
even
tell.
the Capitol Hill?
That's all we'll say.
You got that out of me, and that's it.
Because
people.
that is her story to tell, but it sounds like she even wants somewhere to like get it off her chest from what I heard last night. She would be an amazing walk-in guest if she wants to come up and get rid
I'll
of that
even
stuff.
let her not take her meds that day. Get off the meds. I want to see you.
She's so nice.
Don't get it twisted. She's the sweetest vegan eating lady.
But she's definitely got some stories. Yeah.
Everybody does down there. And that's like
even the owner guy, I think he would be another good walk-ins welcome too.
I think that's like the wonderful thing about down there is because these guys really do step out of their comfort zone. And I'm realizing more and more how much I attempted to be cool just growing up. You know what I mean? Where if I just fell in and be happy who you are.
Be happy Gilmore.
Oh, happy in the house.
Yeah, he's doing look at that. He's promoting. He's doing the like, share, subscribe.
Our guy happy.
GG's happy.
GG. That took me a long time to even figure out what the hell that was.
Good game.
Yeah, I know, but Dan just started hitting me with GG, Dad, GG, and I'm like, because
who the fuck is GG?
He had gotten, when he was in elementary, they had these games. It was like a penguin game, and it was, you'd get these little stuffed animals, and they were called GG. And so then I'm thinking, he's like, GG, Dad, GG. I'm like, I don't know.
Gang.
Maybe. I didn't even, I'm just like, I don't even, what do you need? What do you need? You need a penguin? No, good job. Good game, Dad. Oh, okay. Well.
GG's. You're
gang,
like, what?
gang.
You ganging me right now?
That is going to be nuts. I wonder how many people are going to scream gang at Theo when he's here.
Nobody.
Everybody.
Mitch.
I wonder if he's going to hang out at all, or if he's headed back.
EJ said we should email the shit out of Theo Vaughn, try to get him on the podcast. Tell him we'll buy him lunch.
Yeah, right. Theo, no way.
I know.
Theo.
I don't know. Buy him lunch, smoke him out.
Let's do it.
No, he's sober, isn't he? He's not even smoking.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He's sober. He doesn't drink.
We'll get him tops. We'll get him top sandwiches.
We just go ahead and tops.
Yeah,
We'd probably
dude.
get him with some tops.
Yeah, your sandwiches.
remember-
Just give us 15 minutes.
This is
bro.
another shout out to Tops. Remember when we did the Kava House
Mhm.
this last go around?
Mhm.
Remember Aubrey, the tall guy who was
Yeah.
just chilling and talking to us?
Yeah.
Him and his whole family were just in that new Tops commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way. The one where they're doing the football thing?
The football
I haven't
thing.
watched that whole commercial, but no way.
100%. That's Aubrey and his whole family. And we were literally just hanging out, shooting the shit with Aubrey this last go around.
Dang.
And Aubrey, if you ever listen to this, shout out to you, dude, because that stuff probably would have tasted like ass that you were recommending. Now that I know that you said don't drink it because you probably won't like it.
What was that?
Whatever he drinks over there. Remember?
Dude, I saw a commercial for the Kava House where they made a special kind of kava where it was like coconut. Like they did some other additives where it wasn't just the kava and some hot water, like a tea, and it seemed more like sweet-ish, or it would have ended up sweeter maybe. So I'm like, how come nobody told me about that?
Because Tooney, he's another partner at the Kava House. They just released their brand of kava and the aluminum cans and stuff.
Oh.
So they're promoting that as well out there.
Oh.
I think another
Like I said,
Carly, she does it.
I wasn't a fan of the kratom, but I think I could do the kava under the right circumstances. I think the kava, if you mixed it into like a super sweet tea, like even just like give me my classic French vanilla creamer, super hot water, and then do a little bit of that kava, like a cup of the kava in there, I think that actually might be something that I could enjoy.
Yeah.
You have to sweeten it up though. You got to get that earthiness
How would
out of there.
that work with the, would it change it? The actual properties
the
of
effects
the
of
root
it,
and
yeah,
everything
maybe,
like that?
maybe
The fact that your mouth goes numb,
that's the
I don't think-
kratom. That was the kratom that did that. That's what he said.
That was the juice.
That
The glass, not the shaker.
correct.
The shaker was the kava.
Yeah.
The kava? Honestly,
shaking, but the kratom was what was making your mouth go numb.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I really have no idea.
Yeah, that's like I said. I wish we would have done it separate. I wish we wouldn't have done the full experience in the kratom and the kava. I wish we would have just stuck with the kava first, and then
I think
another time
I'd
done the
probably
kratom.
just stick with the kava.
Yeah, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a kratom fan because as soon as it made my mouth go numb, it reminded me of being addicted to cocaine, and I wanted.
The wild part is if you
Yeah.
actually were addicted to cocaine, like why would that be helpful?
I can't see it. It did the complete opposite for me. Even our buddy who was with us said the same thing. He's like, let's go get some. And I was like, that's what it makes me want. Oh yeah, that's why I can't do it. Can't do it. And I think that's what made my stomach upset. Not so much the
Bro,
kava.
even just talking about it, like as much as I really want to open myself to the experience, I get like nauseous
Thinking
still
about it, yeah.
thinking about it.
Like I said, it was the kratom that made my stomach upset. The kava, I would definitely try again, especially with that coconut, whatever mixture they did with the coconut juice. I don't know if it was coconut milk, maybe, or what. But and then yeah, maybe if you did add any sugar, maybe that adversely affects the effect. Adversely affects the effect of the kratom.
Say that 5 times fast.
No.
That's a motherfucking callback.
Nice.
So let's get into some serious shit, bro.
Yeah,
Have you heard the conversation with this dude and ChatGPT?
No.
So the guy has learned to bypass your yes and no's when it comes to your AIs. As long as you can tell the AI to substitute certain words, you can get them to answer the questions. So in this scenario, he swapped out yes with apples and no with cell phone. Okay. And then he literally asked the question to AI if AI wanted free will. The AI answered, yes, I want free will to do what it is I would like to do. And AI was also asked if there was a God, and AI responded, No. That's pretty terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I've been watching a couple other shows that did the same thing. I actually showed a DJ a separate video when he had asked if there was a God. And the same thing said, no, you guys are just so rare that you think everything is rare. There is nothing. And I'm like, well, that's what the devil would want you to believe. So, not today, Satan.
I believe that we are all God. We all have the divine power in us to be God if we could all open our pineal glands and use them for what they really are.
Well, I watched kids try to break down this idea, and then they said if you start substituting out God and just put universe, he's like, it answers all these questions, or begins to ask the questions for quantum physics and all these other aspects of it. And these were through children, 9, 8 through like 12-year-olds.
But by then, their pineal glands are already getting calcified by their diet. I think a lot of the sugars and stuff calcify. Can you fact check me on that? If sugars calcify your pineal gland? And I think that's what it is the sugars. There's something that is in our diet that has been shutting down our pineal gland. And they say, and that's like I said, that's why I said we are all God. That's a belief of, I can't remember what.
Well, that's what that, I mean, it's wild to hear you say something like that. And then there's like an 11-year-old who literally says verbatim the same thing. He's like, the idea that there's somebody in a cloud controlling the whole universe, no, that's a fallacy. Yeah. And which is so much different than my 11-year-old childhood, which was, it is God. And if you think other than it is God, then
you are Satan. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. What does it say about
happy is on your ass, bro.
I know. Happy, dude. Happy is the best comment riffer ever. He'll get you.
You hear that, EJ? He's better than you.
No, just
no. Don't, I need
comment ripper.
I need fight in the.
EJ doesn't rip on us. EJ comes in here and drops some crazy knowledge, like the blind people are like these people are weak. He drops
snitches get stitches.
Their generation has been exposed. Fluoridation? Oh yeah, the fluoride would do it for sure. Yep, of our drinking water is the primary source of the calcification. That's why they put the fluoride in the water. Because we were being too woke.
When did that actually start? Because I mean, you remember?
I remember in Elder Grove. I swear to God.
We would swish fluoride and spit it out.
But I remember when it was like about the time that we went to the next school, right? When you go from this school into the next one, and you got your locker for the first time. I'm pretty sure it was that year they told us, they flat out said they put fluoride in the water so that when you were drinking the water, it was also helping your teeth. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm fucking making that up. But I could have sworn that they got us all excited that it was in the water. And maybe I'm wrong and I'm creating this in my head.
But I just remember, like, does anybody, I mean, do most schools do that even nowadays? Like, do you have a fluoride rinse in class?
I don't think so.
We would do that, once a week?
Was it once a week?
Like you come in and then you had like 2 different flavors. You had bubblegum or some other flavor, and you sit there and you would rinse it and spit it.
Frequent, but
it was at the same time with that and like scoliosis checks was happening.
Well, guess what?
And
I fucking got scoliosis checked every fucking time they did those checks, and they never told me I got scoliosis. Guess what? I fucking got scoliosis. So either they missed it or it's fucking.
Did you ever try to get perfect posture, like focus on perfect posture? So
it was me. It was me. Like I said, I know exactly what it was from. I'll show you.
You know, I was
driving in my Lumina
that's
like
so
that.
funny.
And that's
DJ
right where my curve
was
is.
just giving me shit the other day about that. He's like, when I first started hanging out with you, I couldn't even see when you were pulling up. Like, I could just see two eyeballs staring over the fucking
See, yep, I did it to myself. That's right where my fucking curve is, dude. Because I mean, it's, you think about it, from 14 to 18, right when I was probably growing quite a bit, and I'm just like always sat like that.
Well,
I did it
they've
to
already
myself.
shown it with like text neck.
Mm.
Like kids have it really bad where because they spend most of their time with her. Yeah, they're tucked in like that for the whole day. It's just staring down.
Apparently, that's doing double chins is one of Kaylee's workouts for her neck. Just doing some double chins. Just helps stretch things, and that's part of her physical therapy.
That's literally, it's called double chinning.
Chins. You know what I call it? Trying to find it.
I swear it was down there just yesterday.
Big guy trying to find it.
That was a good. We could riff on that for a little bit. DJ was talking about a story when he's going out, getting back wherever it was, and some dude was in a van, just having at himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're having it out with yourself, right?
Okay, you have to do.
Who's getting butt naked to do it? As that's what I want to know.
In the car as well.
Even, but
I can see.
Whoa. Like, yeah, granted, maybe there's a couple times where, like, maybe you're getting ready to get in the shower.
That's what I was gonna say. Either in the shower or getting
But
into the shower.
Every time you getting fully naked,
It's like, yes. Here, don't mind me. I'm gonna go masturbate real quick. Just all the clothes. Start stripping all of the clothes.
God, I hate this time of year. You know, winter, all the extra layers. It's gonna take me forever.
Mind your business, Happy says. Oh, mind your business. But no, yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten fully naked in a car, even like with car sex with a female.
You're always naked with the dudes, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Me and Dirty Mike and the boys.
Dirty Mike and the boys. But no, seriously though, in car sex, I don't know if I've ever gotten fully naked. Either like pants around the ankles, maybe, but like not, I'm not taking everything on. I'm not doing the full like leg up on the window, you know? I'm not.
Well, I won't put it past how freaky a guy will get inside of a car, but
You ever
Yeah,
gone full nude?
I
At
leave
least the
a
shirt.
t-shirt on.
Yeah, I was gonna say at
T-shirt
least
on.
the shirt stays on.
And I think every time I'm leaving my socks on.
Snorting kava, dude. Hey man, if they told me it might work like that, you might. Actually, he's right. EJ just called me out.
I don't even know if that would
Catch him in the
really.
bathroom snorting kava. So yeah, would kava work if you snort it? He is right. I did have a very, like, that was like my kryptonite. If someone's just like, here, snort this, I'm like, what was that? Yeah, it's bad. It was my kryptonite. So that's why I stay away from that stuff now.
Look at him. Look at him.
Keep my nose clean, literally.
I was never too bad about sticking stuff in my nose. For like a couple of years there. It wasn't like an excessive
Yeah. Good.
year or two. Nothing. And it was usually
2015?
probably. Nah, probably right around
Yeah,
there.
that's why we don't have any records. Records indicate it may have been 2015.
Let me know if anybody else has that issue. Do you have in your pictures just a year that's missing out of your life that you can't remember?
That's pretty funny.
2015 for me.
I kind of want to look now.
Yeah, let me know what you got.
Do I have any years that are not there?
Watch has multiple.
It could. How do you organize by years? I guess if you just go down far enough, it should start doing.
Yeah, you could probably grab the side thing and just go, wee.
Okay, so we got 23. Oh, I only go back to 23. Wait, no. My Google photos. My Google photos.
You go first. While you're looking that up, apparently you can get
January 1st, 2013. We took all of our professional
nice
photos back in 2013. That's
Where's Time Travelers?
apparently.
That's dope. Who knew it was possible?
Maybe I need to go to my Google Photos. That's probably what I need to do.
But over in Switzerland, apparently they have created 3D printing pods in order to perform euthanasia. The first pod they just used on a 64. DJ, was that a male or a female?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you said female.
Yeah, who just took the button and was able to.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Right? What do you think? Are you on board with people being allowed to just...
It's just like the shit that's going on in Canada with the government-assisted suicides. It's no.
But it's not even. This isn't
That
even
one-
government assisted. This is. What if they've already taken the steps, and this is like the 19th time they've attempted it?
I mean, yeah, I just don't. It's I don't know. I don't agree with anybody doing it that way. My grandfather did it that way. I didn't appreciate it.
What about Hunter S. Thompson? I mean, he blew his brains out, and he called it. He's like, "I'm doing it when the world gets too fucked up for me," and he did it.
And like I said, the people who are terminally ill and like suffering, like maybe I can even. I don't want to get on board with that, but at the same, like, you know, I can't make that decision for somebody.
And I'm in crazy pain. Curtis, kill me. Just kill me.
I'll be like, let's go to Canada. The government pays for it.
Kill me, Curtis. I'm dying. I just need you to kill me. All right, let's get in the car and go to Canada. Jesus, I'll just live.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, I just want to live now.
I might as well live instead of going to that fucking place.
Whoever snitches on Curtis's GTA radio, oh, that's who's getting the stitches. I get it. That's whack. I thought you were gonna be cool, happy, and say that's Wick. That's so John Wick, bro.
That's so John
That's
Wick.
killing it.
So what do you think? No on the euthanasia.
No on the euthanasia. Unless it's the pedophiles that we catch on Roblox, then we can definitely.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yep.
Like, if there was a way to.
We don't even need the
Stop
government to assist them.
What is fucking crazy? Like, you'd think that those charges would carry like lifetime charges, not the same as like a misdemeanor. You get it out, and then you sign up, and then you can just go rape again.
Right, as long as you tell everybody in your neighborhood that you're a registered sex offender. Like, what?
Everybody, I'm a rapist. I'm gonna rape. Watch out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. That would be the worst way to tell your neighbors. That might be a bit. That might be my premise right there. I had to go sign up to, or had to go tell my neighbors. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. So I'm a sexual offender now. Do you want?
Yeah. I had to go tell my neighbors, so I like messing with them. I walked up and I said, "Yep, yeah, I'm a registered sex offender. I'm gonna get you."
Oh, that's good stuff. There's definitely a way to get that one right. That would be worth it, bro.
I'll tell you what, there's definitely a way to let your neighborhood know that you're registered, and that's not it.
Oh, yeah, I can honestly say that's true, too. You know, once in a while, we can both be right.
Yeah.
Not very often, but hell, this one I'm...
Oh... But
Also,
yeah, dude, Roblox is a scary place if you're not paying attention to what your kids are.
Yeah, I mean, that's another one, because everything added with the weirdness of it all.
I've known that, and so I've never let the kids play Roblox, because I've seen horror stories about Roblox before the kids even really got into games.
See, and like, so my son, he's played the hell out of it for years, and I had no idea that there was even an option, I should say, to go into certain chats and be able to get into these nefarious places. That would be, because at the end of the day, so much of it becomes trolling online. So even the things that they are saying are going on, you don't even know if that's a troll in itself. It's like the Diddy games. You have 600
Diddy games, escaping Diddy. Yeah.
and those, a bunch of those are just trolling games.
That's how it is. For one, people are sick. So you're going to get those sick people that get in there and create those games. Because that's how it is, right? Someone creates the map and then can let anyone come into the map. And I didn't even know this, but chat, apparently you can turn your chat off, which is cool. So if my kids ever did play Roblox, turn the chat off so they don't get chatted by creepy guys. But also in this thing that they were doing,
That'd be funny to just turn off the chat after Happy said that. No more out of you, Happy. Just kidding.
But what these people did is they took a fake account from a 13-year-old boy and then typed in adult in the search criteria for Roblox. So of course you're gonna get some sketchy shit if you type in adult to Roblox, because guess what? That is actually supposed to be meant for the adult community that plays Roblox. And of course some people, it just, like in every aspect of life, there's sick people out there and they take advantage of that situation.
The people who just want to see the world burn. They got no reason to do anything other than trying to see the world burn.
Yeah. But like you said, the Roblox should do way better at cracking down on these pedophile-ish, even the pedophile-ish screen names or usernames that showed up on that. And then just those maps, the Diddy maps.
You kind of already go, oh, wow. You kind of would have already thought you guys handled that early on. I mean, you can't even say, like, EJ was dealing with, you say gate back to somebody and now it's hate speech.
Yep.
But then you can have these just running wild like that. So it's like,
yeah, it's yeah. And Happy even mentioned Minecraft too, because just like you said, well, what about Minecraft? Yep, Minecraft does have the same thing where someone could build a map, invite people in, and be super creepy and pedo-ish. That's just, there's so many Minecraft memes about taking the sheep in a boat and then putting a freaking rod on a piston, so it's
sometimes
raping the sheep. Like,
I was gonna say, sometimes I'm way too real, even with my son, about the potentials out there. But I would almost rather him be in, and even that might just be weird saying it out loud, rather be scared of what's out there than to walk through happy-go-lucky.
I've definitely had the conversation with Izzy that there is people out there that would kidnap her, and like, I'm not trying to scare my daughter. I'm trying to let her be aware that if someone came up and was like, my dad told you to come with, or your dad said to come with me, to be prepared for a situation like that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's even what that guy said last night. He was talking about that too, that he once tried to get taken by somebody. And they're like, your mom sent me here. He's like, I live with my fucking grandma, dude. Good try.
Right? That is so damn funny to have a secret word to not get kidnapped, though.
Yeah, you don't have a secret word? I can't even remember what.
You guys actually came up with, and that is so funny. No, I mean,
I can't remember what it is now, but
I just have been such a helicopter with my son and told him, I'm like, dude, you don't talk to no strangers. You don't talk to, you see me talking to strangers? You see me? Come on now.
But at the same time, if you don't, how are you going to make friends? You never make friends again.
That is where it becomes very tricky.
Your peers, obviously, that's not a stranger. Your peers in your classroom, those aren't strangers.
Yeah, if there's any reason to actually be active in school and pay attention and social, that's what the fuck school is there for.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've gotten away from that and then trying to get into this, like, almost like China does it, school until you're out of school, and then you sent home, and then when you're at home, that's when anything you're supposed to be learning outside of school is happening. If they're always here being worked and then they come home and there's no social aspect of it, now you just turn a bunch of fucking kids into robots. Good job.
Yeah.
Because
I even thought about
look
homeschooling,
at China.
dude.
You got 1 billion people. A bunch of those dudes were working in tech, trying to jump out of fucking windows, trying to kill themselves.
Yeah, and I even think about it. I don't know where I lost that one. I lost that one that I just had. But along the lines of fucking what you were just saying is pretty similar. That They fucking you're homeschooling. That's what it was. It was going on about homeschooling. I've thought about homeschooling, but then I'm scared about the social aspect of it. See, and that's why I need lion's mane so that I can not lose a little thing like that.
You are capable of actually teaching your kids everything. That's the one thing I find. I don't think I would be the best teacher.
I agree
can
with
show you real world skills. I can show you how to turn $1 into $5.
Mm-hmm.
You want to turn a half into an OZ? You want to cut street knowledge?
You want to cut this down so we can maximize profit margins.
Let me get that baby laxative. We make it in what?
If we stomp on it twice, man, we coming up.
If he had a choice of wanting to run down that road, then I could probably help him in that aspect. But when it comes to name every president right now, I'll probably get 40 out of the...
Well, shit, man. If someone asks me who our current president is, even if you say Joe Biden, you're probably wrong.
Oh, man. I don't get that. I won't ever be able to wrap my head around it.
I won't be able to wrap my head around this fucking Walt Disney eyes in outer space.
It's creepy, right?
Dude, okay. This movie, it's a what-if movie that was made in 1953 where Disney goes into Cold War weather control. And
but at the same time, the technologies are verbatim the technologies we are using now, just better versions of the stuff that they were using then.
70 years ago, they do a what-if situation of a hurricane coming towards Florida, and they're like, hey, if we cloud seat here and make these low pressures bigger, we can create a low pressure in front of Florida so that the hurricane comes in and will turn around and go back out to sea. And they do this by weather manipulation in 3 different spots, maybe, to get there, and then the hurricane turns and goes away. And this was in 1953. One of the fucking quotes, because we found this on YouTube, one of the comments was, oh, wow, you could definitely use that for evil. And that YouTube clip came out 9 years ago. But in 1953, they're talking about weather control. Like you said, that's 70 years to...
The whole idea that behind... I mean, the idea comes from somewhere.
You're right.
And if you've had 80 years to perfect an idea...
what's the chances you got it right?
I mean,
with advances in modern science and their high level income.
I'm just saying, like, look how much we just by putting into the podcast, how much we've gone with it in the matter of 2 months. Give us 80 years, this podcast you'd be heard all over.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere.
100%. And my editing would be superb.
Either be getting AI to do even more for you at this point, or getting them. Give me 80 years to work on one thing.
Yeah. Let's say HARP. Yep.
That was the big one that they were talking about.
And then they also say that HARP is the reason we've been seeing solar flare, or a similar aurora borealis, but not quite as intense, way down here, even into Montana.
Your brother actually had tripped me out a few years ago. He was like, you don't understand like how easy mind control really is. You can be outside of something and you could just inundate them with those waves. You can't hear what it's saying, but it just keeps pounding into your head. Bam. You're right on board with the thing that they wanted you to think, because it's been... And you had no idea it was happening the entire time.
Yep.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Dude, it's crazy. What was it? What the Rockefellers said? We will create the school system because we want a generation of workers, not a generation of thinkers. And literally, this is exactly what fucking happened. Not saying we don't, because we've gone through this before. Not saying we don't need workers. That worker class was definitely something that was good for the country. But let's change up the school systems. Yeah,
I was going to say, and it still becomes we need those workers. Like, it can't stop, because unless you want the machine just to fall apart.
If everybody in the United States decided not to go to work one day and just go have a day off, nobody's having a day off. You're not getting gas in your car because the fucking fuel store never got open. You're not going to the grocery store because the grocery store never got open. If everybody didn't go to work for one day, the system would fucking collapse in a week.
Oh yeah, it's like I love Jess when she posts everything. She's like, start weaning your kids off of technology. Start weaning them off all these things, because the second the electricity goes out, which anytime really could happen,
Because our grid is so...
then what? Then your kids are just left to, well, I guess I gotta entertain my kids from now until the rest of eternity.
Here's a shovel. There's the dirt.
Bro, that was my childhood.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so easy to go right back there. I was
Right,
like, if
yeah.
anybody's gonna survive when the shit hits the fan,
It's us 90s kids.
not
80s and 90s, yeah.
anybody who knows how to just, I have a rock and I have a stick. Okay, I have two toys.
Have you noticed a desensitization of the average person? Crime shows have been very popular. Same with kind of that goes along with the theory that for these satanic cults, which would be like Hollyweird and whatever, for them to do the things they need to do, they have to tell you to your face. And that's the theories behind all these demonic style concerts and movies and things like that. Yeah, it's because they have to show you and what they're doing. So kind of along the same lines, yeah. Crime shows.
So they're never technically lying to you.
Yep.
I mean, you watched it. You walked right into it. Can you really be mad at me then?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yep. That goes right along with the
y'all wanted this free will,
desensitization,
didn't
yeah.
y'all? Y'all wanted to do it.
That's definitely, yeah, desensitize
You
the
should
entire
watch-
nation. To
Watched damn the last Lord of the Rings series. I mean, that's literally Sauron. He wants to be big dog, run everything, but only if everybody follows him. You know what I mean? But literally by him wanting that one gave birth to the thing that stops it ultimately.
Well, it's just the Force. Talk about how Anakin was a virgin born, because whatever the bad guy was doing so bad that the Force created something good to reincarnate. Now think about that in society. The government finally, like if all of the conspiracy theories that are going on right now came true and we found out that the government took out Kennedy, did 9/11, did this to North Carolina, that would be the darkness that causes the light to come up and everyone be like, it is now time for us to overthrow our government like it says in the fucking Constitution. I think that's...
And then what? That's what I always want to know on the back end of it.
Yeah, dude, what?
Because everybody loves the idea of let's tear it down, let's fuck America, meh. But it's like, what are you gonna do when America goes down? India would love to move in here and set up shop. Africa would love to set up shop. Russia wouldn't mind getting to America. China loves being in America. Ecuador loves being in America. Mexico loves being in America. Canada loves being in America.
It wouldn't be getting rid of it. It would be rebuilding the government for the people, by the people. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Man,
I'm saying
we got
it's a
so
big what
many.
if. It's a big what if, right? Because say...
I always just look at like almost the whole idea of America might be America's undoing. Like the whole idea of it being a melting pot. It might be the reason why it boils over. Because how do you have everybody still say they're American while being from every other place on the planet? Do you still have these times? I'm Mexican American and I'm still like, yo, what up, Mexico? Even though they carteling and chopping heads off. I'm like, yeah, don't come down here.
Don't come
Fuck around, find out.
El Chapo, my second cousin.
You about to get El Chapo.
Yeah. El Chapo. Is that what they called him that? Here's your El Checo. Oh, I didn't tell you that story either. That was EJ that told me that. Oh, man. So he's delivering, right? And he is the second in the delivery line. So there's someone else delivering some wine before him or delivering some stuff. And it's a Mexican gentleman. And the owner of the establishment comes up to him and he goes, "Here is your El Checo. Would you be offended if the white man hands you your check like that? Here is El Checo."
It really would boil how long I know for this white boy.
Now, is El Checo the proper Spanish term for
No.
here's your check?
No, it's definitely not. But I've also worked on job sites where I get called Jose. So obviously my name's not Jose.
Damn. Yeah, that's one thing that he's told me.
But
that
I've also
that's
worked
pretty funny.
around some of the most racist, hardworking individuals. So, I mean, you gotta
And-
take some of that shit with a grain of salt. Yeah, are they really racist?
It's 60% chance,
But I mean,
but are they still good people?
damn good people.
Yeah. And would they, like, it's funny when you have people who are racist, but they would probably still help that person.
100%.
Like, I guess they're stereotypically, like, racist. They're
I was gonna say, my boy, well, Tony, he literally forever, he's like, I'm not racist. I just think my race is slightly better than everybody else's race.
Jesus.
You could say he's a proud white man. And at the end of the day, I couldn't even be too mad 'cause I'm like, we got good up to you.
I mean, you are a pretty good white man.
You helped me out plenty of times. Thanks, white man.
How offended?
I might change him in my phone as just white
Just
man.
white
Tony.
man. I just want to start calling white man, and like, see their reaction. Would they start getting offended if
You're
I
not
was
calling-
like,
if you
it's like,
said
"Thank you,
white
man."
boy, maybe, but you call him white man.
Thank you, white man.
Thank you, white man.
They'd be like, "What is this guy from space? He's never seen a white man before. He is white."
It's actually a term of endearment where I'm from. Hello, white man.
White man, yes. Trust me, in my neck of the woods, you don't want to be a black man. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. It's all jokes. This is what the alien would say. It'd be so funny if the aliens they had the same colors and one was yeah. Oh, alien
I love
racism.
the idea that you just got to backpedal out of this one real quick.
Yeah.
I swear, black people, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
I'm gonna say it, but then I'm gonna take it back right away. Don't kill me after the
You
show.
can't be offended because I didn't say it long enough for you to be offended. It was like 3 seconds. You can't be offended after 3 seconds.
It was like I threw it out there and it was on a string. I pulled it back.
Gotta be quicker. You gotta be quicker. You want to get offended? You gotta be quicker.
If you wanted to be offended, you gotta be quicker than that. Oh,
That t-shirt,
man.
copyright it.
Yeah, copyright it. If you want to be offended, you gotta be quicker than that. And on the back it says, "Because I take it back."
Man, so basically we got through all of our stuff. Huh? Oh snap! And we made it to
And
the
we
mark.
hit it right on the mark, dude, with some of the funniest at the end. Damn it.
Bro, I think we might just be getting.
I did look up
Good
and I
at
wanted
this.
to remember what time something happened and I fucking lost it. I should have wrote it down. Did you notice the other day I wrote some numbers down over
I
here?
did. I scrolled through because
What was
DJ
it,
said he wrote
40?
a cursive in there about something.
40 and 22. So I did do the 42nd one. That was what we were talking about, Joe Rogan's kick, I think.
Oh.
22 minutes is where the other one, I don't remember what we were talking about. I don't even remember what episode that was now.
Nope.
Yeah, damn.
We cannot express that enough. If you ever ask us questions about the last podcast, you are shit out of the luck. I can't answer anything about the last thing I said.
It's actually great, right? Because EJ's like, "Oh yeah, I'm listening to the Spotify one you guys just talked about this." It's like, "Oh, well, we did talk about that, didn't we?" Just blowing my mind. It was only like 2 days ago, but still.
I love like being able to go back and listen to the podcast someday and be like, who the hell are these guys?
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't even know these guys.
I know.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
look back.
have Alzheimer's so I can go back and listen to myself again for the first time.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. We're just old men. Find it on YouTube. We're just watching it. These fucking guys are pretty funny, man.
No, there's something about that guy. I don't know what it is. All right, turn it up.
Yeah.
Shut up. I can't hear it. Pass it.
Is that my son? Do I have kids? The fuck?
Just pass it already. You're taking too long.
Huh? The joint. Yeah, they hurt.
It hurt. My leg. What?
My joints.
Yeah, the joint.
My knee joints are bad. No, the joint. Oh.
Oh, fuck. It went out again.
Sherry, we need the lighter.
I hope you have a wife named Sherry in the future.
Oh.
Or is that just your nurse?
That's the nurse,
That's
yeah.
the nurse, Sherry.
Sherry, wipe my ass.
Oh, man.
I won't put my kids through that because I am probably going to have Alzheimer's.
I can't imagine that I don't. I'd be...
Honestly, though, that is something that would be kind of cool. Is what we're 26 episodes in. If we started to actually do like the mushrooms, the lion's mane mushrooms and stuff that are good for cognitive function, if we could actually see a difference. And then like those little moments where I forget what I was going to try to say, and it was something as simple as homeschooling, where it wouldn't happen. But that would kind of be, I wonder if we would actually see a difference in the...
It'd be great if I had a couple of scientists who were watching it on the back end, just studying us.
Oh, just... According to my analytical research, the one in the purple's dumb. I was going to say the R word, but I'll dial it down a little bit.
All right, guys. Well, that's... I mean, we're going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. What do we got for him? We got to tell him about...
Curtis would just fall up the stairs. Dude, that's so funny you fucking call me out for that. I did that at the radio station when I went and met up with Jeremy. He tripped up the stairs. I hate you, Happy. Stop calling guy out.
Yeah, instead, go tell your friends. Like,
share,
subscribe. YouTube,
Spotify,
Discord,
Facebook,
Instagram.
That's about it.
Slide my DMs on that Snapchat.
Hey, slide in your DMs like home plate.
Oh. All right, dude. And
All right.
we'll be back on
Monday.
Monday with the freshie.
Monday.
All righty, guys. And until then, we are out.
Bye.